In the distant reaches of the galaxy, beyond the territories of the known empires, there existed a race so ancient, so powerful, that they were considered immortal. The Scifians were a species of beings whose knowledge spanned millennia. Their civilization had endured the rise and fall of countless stars, and their mastery of technology was unmatched. Legends spoke of their unbreakable bodies, their eternal lifespans, and their invincible will to conquer and control. For ages they have ruled without fear, knowing no equal. Their empire stretched across entire sectors, their fleets sailing through space like waves crashing upon the shore. Their dominion was absolute, and no other race dared challenge their supremacy. They had faced countless adversaries, each one crushed beneath their overwhelming might. The Scifians believed themselves untouchable, immortal, and invincible. That is, until the humans arrived. The first encounter occurred when a small group of Scifian ships ventured too close to the Sol system, curious about the strange signals emanating from Earth. They observed humanity, primitive by their standards, but the humans' resilience intrigued them. What they saw was a species that had risen from the ashes of their own destruction, a species that had fought and conquered every obstacle thrown in their path. But what the Scifians didn't know was that humanity's greatest strength lay in its unpredictability, its will to survive. The Scifians, seeing humans as little more than an insignificant threat, decided to engage in what they considered a simple demonstration of power. They sent a fleet to Earth, intending to show the humans the futility of resisting. They underestimated human ingenuity and the raw, unrelenting desire to protect their home. The humans, though outmatched technologically, had something the Scifians had long forgotten: unity. When the news spread across Earth, every nation, every city, every corner of the planet mobilized. The human race, which had once been divided by borders and ideologies, now stood as one against the alien threat. And it wasn't just their technology that made them dangerous. It was their adaptability and determination. The Scifian fleet arrived in Earth's orbit, their ships looming like dark shadows in the sky. They expected the humans to cower in fear, to submit without question. Instead, the humans responded with a defiance the Scifians had never seen before. Human warships, once thought rudimentary, now surged forward, armed with weapons that were far from the primitive tools they had been expected to be. Human ingenuity, combined with their relentless will to fight, turned the tide. The Scifian ships were struck by weapons they had never encountered before. Explosive projectiles designed to disable even their most advanced shields, and energy-based weapons that focused the fury of the sun itself. The Scifians were shocked. Their ships, once thought indestructible, were now being torn apart by the very species they had underestimated. The fight escalated, and the humans' relentless assault left the Scifians scrambling to adapt. But it was too late. In the heat of battle, the Scifian leader, High Commander Treldar, watched in disbelief as his flagship, the vessel that had been invulnerable for centuries, was finally brought down by a well-placed human strike. The Scifians were not immortal. They were not invincible. They were just another species, just another empire, bound to fall in the face of an enemy they could never have predicted: humanity. As the battle raged on, Treldar and his remaining forces withdrew, retreating back to the distant stars from which they came. But the damage was done. The Scifians were forever changed. The legend of their immortality had been shattered, and the name of humanity was etched into their memories as a symbol of strength, unity, and unyielding resolve. The Scifian race, once feared across the galaxy, was left to question everything they had ever known. They had believed that nothing could stand against them, that their superiority was unchallenged. But the humans had proven them wrong, and in doing so, they had shown the galaxy that even the oldest, most powerful civilizations could fall, and that the true strength of a species lay not in its immortality, but in its will to fight, to adapt, and to survive. The Scifians retreated into the shadows, their once proud empire crumbling. But the humans, they had just begun. The galaxy would soon know that humanity was no longer a species to be underestimated, but a force to be reckoned with. And so the age of the Scifians came to an end, but the age of humanity had just begun.